Caribbean island of Jamaica is renowned for producing some of the fastest athletes in the world, many of whom Trans World Sport has been fortunate enough to film with over the years.
I'm Usain Bolt, the fastest man in the world, and you're watching Trans World Sports. Tune in.
We recently traveled to the American state of Florida to meet up with another Jamaican sprinter. This is her story.
My name is Alia Atkinson. I am a Jamaican sprinter. My specialty, the 100 meters. The 100 meters breaststroke.
In contrast to her compatriots Usain Bolt and Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, Alia's sprinting prowess lies here in the water. Last year, the 26-year-old made history by becoming the first black woman to win a swimming world title. Her success made headline news in her homeland of Jamaica, where sprinting on the track remains king.
It's easy to run. You can just take up and running. You don't need shoes, you don't need a track. For swimming, you need the pool space, you need the clothing attire. And for the most part, I can't really put a pinpoint about it, but there is a lot of fear about the swimming as well. So I see myself as the face of swimming for Jamaica right now. And hopefully that will lead on for more swimmers to come out of Jamaica and out of the Caribbean as well.
Alia first got involved with swimming back in her native Kingston, aged 4. Her interest in the sport grew when she moved from Jamaica to America with her family when she was 11. In 2001, she began training at the South Florida Aquatic Club under the tutelage of Chris Anderson, who remains her coach to this day.
It's nice to see her grow through all the different phases of life, but also as well as athletically do the same thing. And I think a lot of her success comes from, I've seen the whole piece or the whole development of the athlete throughout the many years. So now it makes the coaching job a lot easier.
Alia represented Jamaica at her first Olympics in 2004 when she was just 15. She also made it to the Beijing Games 4 years later whilst a student at Texas A&M University. She went into the 2012 Olympics full of confidence, having incorporated more strength and conditioning work into her training. In London, she qualified for the final of the 100 meters breaststroke after eliminating Canada's Tara Van Buylen in a swim-off to decide the 8th and final place.
I was basically sitting there and say, okay, Alia, this can go two different ways. I can either just completely fall apart and say, well, I can't do this, and you know what, maybe she deserves it better than me, or I can say, you know what, I've made it this far. I'm 23 years old, it's my third Olympics. It's time for me to make the final. Going into it, I was nervous, but coming out of it, I gained a lot more experience. So I was pretty happy for that.
Last year, Alia enjoyed her best season to date. Following 12 World Cup victories and a bronze medal at the Commonwealth Games, she struck gold at the Short Course World Championships in Qatar in a world record equaling time. It was a historic moment in the sport. Swimming's first female black world champion was crowned.
I'm pioneering not just for the Caribbean, but for the black swimmer, the idea of that, and it's pretty miraculous. I don't really see it as being Jamaica's best. I see it as being the fastest one right now, because there's always somebody there who's saying, I'm going to beat Alia one day, or I'm going to be the best that Jamaica has ever had. And until that day comes, I'm the one who's up there. I'm the one who's in the media. I'm the one who's trying to make this sport more popular in Jamaica.
Alia lives with her family in Miami, and she invited Trans World Sport round to give us a guided tour of her home.
Welcome to my house. This is my garage, and AKA my father's domain, and he has created this magnificent display of the overflow of medals and trophies and stuff that I've accumulated over the years. The ones at the bottom, if you'll see, is RGR, which is the Jamaica Sports Foundation. They have it once a year, and it's the Sportswoman and Sportsmale of the Year. I've always been runner-up. I've been runner-up 3 times, so hopefully this is my year and I can get sport swimming. So that should be pretty cool. So let's go in and let's look at the bigger cases, okay? So these are some of the mascots and the pins that I've collected throughout the years. We'll have the Commonwealth ones and the Pan Americans, and then we'll go up to the World's ones. But at the top of the top, of course, are Olympic ones. So we'll have 2004 Olympics in Athens, 2008 in Beijing, and then we'll have 2012, he doesn't want to stay up, over there with the Olympic pins as well. So it's a pretty cool collection to have, and it's not just medals. So that's really cool. And this is the piece de resistance. It's one of my father's creations. It basically exemplifies my entire 21 years of swimming. It has accolades from high school, college, Jamaica Swimming, local swimming at South Florida Aquatics. It has the World Cup medals, which are a few. And just basically the big medals that everybody likes to show off. It's here.
Alia comes from a close-knit family, and when she has the time, she likes nothing better than preparing them a meal of her favorite jerk chicken.
So this is the product after all the seasonings is in there. I marinated it beforehand for about 24 hours to get all the juices, so we can have a succulent jerk chicken. We'll put it in the oven for about 45 minutes on 350, and so we can have a succulent chicken. Is it famous? Probably not. Is it delicious? Yes. Are you jealous? Yes.
Gathered round were mum, aunts, and the latest addition to the family, Alia's 1-year-old nephew, David.
One of the things that we have always felt is love has really kept us together. It's very important to us, family is very important to us, and Alia embodies that spirit. And I think that has really made her a person who appreciates what her achievements and what that has brought her. Of course, as you can imagine, our country is very, very proud of her. But if you knew her, it doesn't appear as if she recognizes just how important she is to us as a family and, you know, for her entire country.
Huh. My family support is the greatest thing I can ask for, because it's what helps me get up in the morning. It's what helps me roll out of bed saying, all right, Alia, you have one more practice to go before the week's over. And it's what pushes me at the end of the day, because I realize they could have easily said, Alia, you can stop now, or this or that, but they haven't said it. Unless I say it, they are 100% driving me on and continuing to see what kind of successes I can do. And I really appreciate that.
Although she's now 26 years old and a relative veteran of the sport, Alia shows no signs of slowing down, particularly following such a strong season.
The swimming aspect has really come along. I want to say it's with age, but I think it's just the more experience I get, the more confident I am. I think for the most part, I will continue to keep on striving for better. And I don't think I actually accept what I've done as, yay, wow, she did this, or she won the event, or it was the best time, or second in the world, or first in the world. I always try and get a little bit faster.
A trailblazing swimmer and Jamaica's sprint star of the pool, Alia Atkinson is a name that will live long in the history books.
So see you later. Say see you later. Good boy.
Subscribe now to our YouTube channel for the very best of Trans World Sports.